We fast and pray before our Father God. We cry so much we fall for any grin. Looking out the window, the trenches to the sword. A child out of ghetto, baby I did. But I'm not a heart of my environment. Commodities and goods. You could take me out the ghetto, but I forever hood. I can change if I want to, but I don't think I would. I pray to God they silent me, and I finally understood.
This Bible, though it may contain principles that other religions build upon, it is not a religious book. Though this Bible contains history, understand that this is not a history book. Though this Bible talks about math, understand that this is not a math book. That's what people have to get. There's all types of principles, patterns, prophecies, and so on and so forth found within the scriptures that if you apply them unto your life, you're going to see the results that come from such. Because the Most High God, creator of all things, He has set up the foundation of this world. He has set up the foundation of man. He has declared the end from the beginning.
Bring it up, bring it up.
He has written everything to come forth in its proper due season. All the elements of this world do obey Him. So you would be a fool to try to conduct yourself against the pattern and the nature, the programming of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
That's right.
Right, let's go back to that 2 Corinthians 13 and 5 and hold that Sirach chapter 17 and verse number 1.
It's the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5.
Bring it up. See, one thing about our enemies, they understand us more than we understand ourselves. They understand that niggas got a crab in the bucket mentality. But if you come back to your Bible, the Lord will tell you how to go against that. These people understand that you don't read. But if you go back to your Bible, it'll tell you that the king over the nation had to do nothing else but sit down and write the law over and over again. So that there was no reason for you to be without knowledge. There was no reason for you not to walk in the spirit of the Most High God. But your enemies in this present time, they know you better than you know yourself. And that's why our people do error. And that's why we got to do what, King? Bring that out.
2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourselves.
Read.
Whether ye be in the faith.
Whether ye be what?
Whether ye be in the faith.
And a lot of people, they truly don't got faith for it. Faith moves mountains. Doubt not gonna move a thing. I was just talking to a guy about that. Doubt is paralyzing. When doubt comes upon you, you're stuck in your tracks. When doubt comes upon you, when it comes down to fight or flight, your first response is flight. That's what doubt is going to create within you. But faith, it actually moves mountains, man. Faith is a substance, you know, something that is sub, meaning under you, that you stand upon. You feel me? Keep reading.
And it reads, prove your own self.
Do what?
Prove your own self.
And the Bible's talking about that as well. We have to go forth and prove a friend. We have to prove an institution. We have to prove a business to see if we are compatible, if they're going to allow me to get the days off that I need, if the hours that they're asking of me are outrageous. I have to prove a woman. I have to prove so many things. But why don't we prove ourselves? How you doing, brother? I got $1 million question for you. According to the Bible, what did God say your race is?
Good question. He didn't really say.
Are you sure?
Yeah, what did he say?
I can tell you. You want the answer though?
Yeah, if you
Give me
give it to
2
me in like
Corinthians.
30 seconds.
Give me 2 Corinthians 11 and 22, and give me Deuteronomy 28 and 68. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 22. This is the answer to your question plainly. Read on. Are they Hebrews? Are they what? Are they Hebrews? Are they Hebrews? You ever heard of Hebrews? Read on. So am I. So am I. You're a Hebrew, brother. Read on. Are they Israelites? Are they what? Are they Israelites? Have you heard of Israelites? Read on. so am I. Now that's a bold statement for us to come forth and say, because if anybody knows the Bible, they know that from Genesis to Revelation, the Hebrew Israelites is God's chosen people. This is how we know we are the Hebrew Israelites. Bring this out, King.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into what?
Into Egypt again.
According to the Bible, Moses told the Israelites that y'all are going to go back into Egypt if you do not hearken unto the commandments of God. If you do not follow the voice of the Lord and do as he says, then you're going to be cursed. One of the curses was, I'm going to bring you back into Egypt. Now, what were the Israelites doing in Egypt, brother?
Good question.
The Israelites, they were slaves in Egypt.
Right.
You ever heard of the fact how we had to build up the pyramids? You feel me? We wasn't doing that for fun. That wasn't free labor, or it was free labor. They didn't have to pay us for that. Right. Nonetheless, we were slaves in Egypt. That's why Moses said, let my people go. The Bible tells you that if you disobey me, I'm going to bring you back into Egypt. But there's going to be a specific way I bring you back into slavery. Read it from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into slavery again.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Who went into slavery on ships, brother? Who?
We did.
What nation of people?
Black.
We did. Exactly. That's how you know that we are the Hebrew Israelites.
That's right.
We are the ones that fit the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 8, 28. We are the ones that is talked about throughout the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. We are the ones that sent forth the epistles. We are the ones whose history is detailed from the beginning of time, even unto down, what's today's date? July 15th, 2023.
Let's talk about it.
So, we definitely do. No, sister, no. Black is only a color. Give it to him.
That's right.
Hey, the reason why I say that, sister, is because black is just the color of my pants. You don't ever hear anybody say, I'm a yellow Christian. You feel me? So when it comes down to our nationality, we have to respect ourselves enough to let go of the many bywords that have been placed upon us. Does that make sense? Most definitely. Y'all enjoy y'all evening.
I have a good day, man.
Hey, pan the camera. It's a grown woman playing this. Grown woman. See, and the thing about women is, a lot of the behavior that you claim you do not like that comes forth from me, you egg it on. I told somebody one time, a lot of sisters do not recognize how much power they actually do have. When you read 1 Ezra chapter 4, it tells you.
That's right, man.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's go to 1 Ezra chapter 4. And let's get the context of the chapter. Let's start in the earlier parts of the chapter, I believe. Start at 3 and 16. 3 and 16. Second at me, first Ezra, chapter 3 and verse 16.
Pick it up.
He said, call the young men. Call the what?
Call the young men.
See, now for young men up here, there's a reason for that. Read. And they shall declare their own sentences. So they were called and came in. And he said to them, declare unto us your mind concerning the writings. Then began the first who has spoken of the strict of one. So when you read 1 Ezra chapter 3 and verse number 4, you have 3 men that want to receive gold. They want to receive fame. They want to receive a higher position in authority. They want to receive these things. So they come together and they strategize a plan. Hey, my brother, I got a question for you. What's your race, bro? What's your race?
What?
You black? Now check me out. And I ain't trying to combat you whatsoever. Now, the color of your skin, is that the same color as my jeans? Is it? Not at all. But I had to realize, well, hold on. Why am I calling myself black if I'm brown? You know what I'm saying? Why is that? Then I said, okay, forget the word black. African American. That's another term that we call ourselves. African American. You from Atlanta?
Yeah, I was born here.
You was born here, right?
I was raised here.
Yeah. So Hartsfield Jackson, the airport, right?
Right.
If I want to go get a ticket to the land of African America, where they gonna take me?
Good point.
You get what I'm saying? But check this out though. If a Chinese man say I want to go back to China, they got routes for that. You feel me? If an Asian man know he from Singapore, guess where they taking him back to? Singapore. A Nigerian man, he know he going back to Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? African Americans, where do we go back to?
Good question.
See, the problem is with this society and institutionalized education and whatnot is they only gonna teach you your history to a certain point. Why would they tell you everything that your people have been known of?
Right.
Have you ever heard of the phrase, and I'm gonna butcher it, but I'm gonna try to paraphrase it to the best of my ability. They say, history goes to the victors. Those that are victorious in war, they are the ones that are able to write how the story went. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about so-called black people, and then you think about individuals that look like him, did they conquer our people? Did they? What's your opinion? If you look at stuff like this, does this look like we winning the fight or losing the fight? Hey, losing bad. You watch boxing?
It's just straight up wrong.
It's just straight up wrong, my brother. You watch boxing before?
Yeah.
In boxing, you know, I can keep my hands up, but unless I throw a punch back, I ain't gonna get no points on the scorecard.
That's right.
I gotta score.
That's a fact.
I gotta land punches. I gotta knock somebody out.
Right.
You feel me? I can't just be like this all the time. You feel me? I gotta fight back. Right. Throw the jab out there. Throw the two. Slip. You feel me? I gotta do all that if I want to win. What you just saw right here on this poster, this is visual evidence, and really, you don't even need to look at the poster. Look around you, brother. This is visual evidence that the so-called black man in America is not winning. Period. So what do we do about that? That's the question I ask myself. What do we do about that?
We can fix it. At the same time, no one's gonna listen. That's the point. It's the people, man. It's not. We already know what's going on. It's just people.
Yo.
They don't care about politics and stuff like that. They don't care about this. It's like Joshua Father.
Yeah, man. Look, the only way we can come up out of where we're coming from, matter of fact, drop that. You can do Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1. Stick to the class. Deuteronomy! This is how we gonna get up out of this, brother. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. Now let me ask you first and foremost, are you someone that believes in a higher power? Do you believe in a God?
Jesus, that's the only one.
So you recognize Jesus Christ as a God?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand, right? Read this. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1.
Get up.
And it shall come to pass. It shall come to pass. Meaning what? What does that even mean? It means it's going to happen.
Right.
You feel me? When I say, hey, you know, hey, it's gonna rain tomorrow, it's gonna come to pass. That means it's gonna rain. So the Bible is telling you, and it shall come to pass. This is going to happen. Read on.
Hey, I'm going to.
You gotta go.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, think about it. Here, hey, let me give you a flyer, my brother. Think about it. But let me tell you this, King. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you real rap. You're God's chosen people.
Right.
And you are a Hebrew Israelite.
That's right.
And the whole duty and the whole mission that is upon you is to fear God and to keep His commandments. The commandments are written within the first 5 books of the Bible. You feel me? Read the commandments, understand who you are, understand that you're a king on this earth, understand that there is power that is waiting for you to take back unto yourself. Does that make sense? Of course, my brother. I got something in my hand. Much love to you, brother.
I had to come back and apologize.
Hey, why did you apologize for?
Y'all the wrong guy.
You said what?
Y'all not the right. Y'all with the guys down here.
So let me ask you a question, Elder. because we got to be better.
No, I'm a minister.
Say it again.
I'm better. You know why I'm better?
Why?
Because I got God. I don't need nothing else.
That's true. Now,
Give me the one. Now come on, don't let me put that gold. I'm about to put it on you. I'm about to put that whole gold on you. I'm about to put it on you. Hey, you better let me rock.
whatever that means.
What's this though? I live today, not tomorrow. Put tomorrow in front of some blue light. Think about it.
That's what we talk about. Present. Present in the future. And that's why the Lord say, Proverbs 27 and verse 1. Don't have no thought about tomorrow. Don't boast of tomorrow. You know, because that, you don't know if it's coming. For real. Right. But yeah, let's go back to that first Esdras, chapter 4, and let's get straight to the point. Let's go to all hell breaking loose, you gotta really go like that. So I don't want you to have some type of good choices. Right. I got first and foremost, I want you to know you guys chose the people, brother. Oh yeah, I got you. I grew up in the church. The church, I'm telling you, just listen to what I'm saying. I got my relationship with God. Listen to what I'm saying. You got you. Don't fight it. Your God's chosen people. Okay? What did I just say? God's chosen people. Okay, and who are God's chosen people? All of them. See, you need to just do a little bit more study. I'll look it up. Do some more study. Right? That's all it requires. A little bit more study, a little bit more reading. How y'all ladies doing today?
Good, thank you.
Y'all believe that this is Jesus Christ?
Oh.
They don't believe it. Hey, that should tell you, some things is about to happen in the world. Right. If they lost faith in this image too, yeah, they getting destroyed. Hey man, bring it back out, man.
This first Esdras, chapter 4 and verse 14.
Hey, but we're talking about it though. The brother just said, "Happy girl, happy world." Damn. Right now, what? His woman, she can hear that and she can smile. She can get butterflies in the tummy, in the stomach. My apologies. I was gonna say stomach and tummy. She can get butterflies in the tummy. Her heart can flutter. Her eyes can roll back. She can do all of those things. But if a man is living his life solely to please a woman, he will destroy himself in the process.
That's right.
Facts.
A man needs something that is much stronger than him.
Right.
A man needs something that is far more powerful than him.
Right.
A man needs something that he cannot see, that he has to be able to go forth and chase after, man. That's why in the ancient world, you have what is called hunters and gatherers. Men did not know what was going to be ahead of them when they went forth to hunt. Right. All they knew was they wanted something to eat. And if I don't get what I need, my family gonna starve. Right. That's what a man. He wasn't thinking, how can I make my wife happy? Men are more logical in terms of survival. We are sent upon this earth to sustain life. The same way the Most High God has the power to sustain life. That's how we're created in His image. They don't want to hear that though. They want the man to go this way. They want the woman to go this way. They tell the man go get with a man. Oh my goodness. They tell the woman go get a woman. What creation is being done? What life is being brought forth? None of those things, man. Not at all. Right. So let's bring that up. First Esdras chapter 4, verse number 11.
Bring it out.
Yeah.
First Esdras chapter 4.
Jump down.
And verse 14. O ye men.
Oh ye what?
O ye men.
What you doing?
It is not the great king, nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excelleth.
So this man, he came forth with his senses. He said, you know what? It's not the king that has the most power, and it's not wine that has the most power. I'm going to tell you what has the most power upon the face of the earth. This is his opinion. This is his wise sentence. Read on.
Who is it then that ruleth them, or hath the lordship over them? Are they not women?
Are they not what?
Are they not women?
See, women, you have a lot of power. You just don't know it. See, and that's one thing about the truth. When you come into the truth is going to teach you about yourself.
Right.
It's going to show you where you err.
Right.
It's going to show you where you need to get better.
Right.
It's going to give you a roadmap and a guideline to follow in order. Hey, say family, what's your race, bro?
Christian.
You said what?
Christian.
Is Christian a race or a religion? So what's your race?
Palestinian, Middle Eastern.
Okay, cool. There you have it. There you have it. You're Palestinian, but you're a Christian. Spanish. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Bring that out, man.
Verse 15.
Get out.
Women have borne the king and all the people that bear rule by sea and land. Even of them came they, and they nourished them up that planted the vineyard.
Right, so his case for why women are the strongest upon the earth is because women are the ones that bring forth the men into the world.
Right.
So he said, look, men, you wouldn't be nothing anyway if it wasn't for a woman.
Right.
She the one that brought you into the world in order for you to be a king. Right? But the scriptures talk about why we need each other in the first place. 1 Corinthians 11 and 9.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
Neither was the man created for the woman,
Right?
but the woman for the man.
The woman was created for the man to help him, to support him, to ground him. You know what? It's like, y'all okay? I got a question for y'all, princesses. Question. Y'all believe in God? Somewhat. Can I get one Bible verse for y'all today? Can I show y'all what God said about y'all?
Just one.
Just one. Give me Jeremiah 6:2. This is what God said about y'all, because if y'all read the Bible more, you'll come to find out that God has a chosen people. That chosen people is known as the Hebrew Israelites. Have you ever heard of Jesus Christ? Jesus Christ, he was a Jew. Jews come from the tribe of Judah, which is right over here. Those that come from the tribe of Judah have dark skin. Those walking the earth today that have dark skin, melanated individuals like you, like myself, like you, and like these brothers that you see before you. So that's what this Bible is about from front to back. It's about the Hebrew Israelites, which is our ancestors and our forefathers and foremothers.
Right,
this is how God feels about you, sisters, right here.
It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
I have likened the daughter of Zion.
The who?
The daughter of Zion.
All of the daughters of Zion.
Right.
So he's saying that I have likened the daughters of Zion
To a comely
to a what?
To a comely.
To a comely
and delicate woman.
and delicate women. That's what God said about the Israelite woman. You guys are comely, which means what? Y'all know what comely means? Comely means beautiful.
Yeah.
Right? He said, I've likened the daughters of Zion, the Israelite woman, to beautiful and delicate women. So you guys now have a responsibility upon your shoulders. Y'all have to walk in your beauty, and you have to walk in your delicateness. Does that make sense? And the only way you can do that is if you first respect and understand who you are. Does that make sense, bro? So, with that being said, I just want to get y'all fired. I ain't want too much of your time. Y'all want